Let's go to the highlights. Prior Lake at Blaine Bengals. There it is. Third straight year they've met in the playoffs. Bengals haven't lost since Prior Lake knocked them off last year in the state 6A second round. Scoreless in the first half and a low line drive punt taken by Tony Strand. Jukes one man, speeds past another, jukes two more, and then it's speed to the end zone. First Blaine return touchdown this season. Ben Greenberg's kick after makes it a 7-0 Bengals lead early on in the first. More in the first, Jack Herring finds Damari Porter over the middle for 17 yards. That drive ended in a 24-yard Greenberg field goal, 10-0 Blaine. In the second, Lakers finding their way. Option play results in 43 yards on the ground for Spencer Shaver. It's a guy who knows how to trim the turf. After that, Colin O'Connor taking it the final 5 yards on the QB keeper. Prior Lake within 3, it's a 10-7 Bengal lead. Now, Brandon Wittig and Will Fredrickson in the backfield. Herring finds Wittig down the sideline and 45 yards and a pylon later. Bengals up 17-7. Start of a good day for both Wittig and Herring. More from Herring as he finds his other favorite target of the night, Porter, scoring on a 15-yard pass play, 24-7 Bengals. One more score before the end of the first half. Herring to Wittig, goes to him on the left sideline. 56 yards on the longest play of the night. Touchdown Bengals. Wittig had 4 catches for 136 yards and 2 TDs. Bengals up 31-7 at the half. Defense came to play too Friday. Halfback pass trick turns into a treat for the Blaine secondary. Jason Call outjumps Tony Strand, Call's 5th pick of the season. And the defense starting to look like offense. Call switching arms, tucking that ball away, gets it all the way back out to midfield. Now, Strand wants his. In man coverage, he's able to snag the interception. That's his 5th of the year as he gets the inside position and pulls it in. Greenberg field goal, the only scoring in the second half. Bengals win 34-7.
With 2 seniors and a junior. QB1 Jack Herring, receiver Damari Porter, and defensive back Tony Strand. Boys, you're going to state. You put up 31 points in the first half after a week where you only scored 17. Jack, what was it like out there on the field?
It was great. It all started on practice this week. Coach gave us a great scouting report. They came in on the weekend, got us a great look, and we knew what we had to do. And all week we just worked on that, and our scout team played great, and our defense obviously putting up 7 points. You can go a long ways if they keep doing that.
All right, so first drive was a little slow, then your defense comes out and makes a stop. Tony Strand takes a 75-yard punt to the house. What's that like?
That was great, knowing that we have an athlete like Tony returning punts like that, knowing that we can trust our defense, that they will get the job done, and we have Tony there returning kicks. Pretty sweet. Got us going right there.
Definitely huge. Now, Damari, you had a really big game. It seemed like you and Jack were connecting over the middle all game long. What was your performance like?
I just want to give it all to my team. They push me every day to get better. I know week 1 I was having troubles with my catching and stuff, so I just want to say thank you to my team pretty much.
I mean, you guys are 10-0 now, undefeated. You're a junior. What's it been like being led by a couple of seniors right next to you?
It's a group of good guys, and I love them all. They push me to do good in school too, so I just want to give all the praise to them.
Definitely. And Tony, you're a captain, you're senior leader on defense. I mean, you guys have been great defensively. What do you attribute your success to?
I think the coaches put in a game plan every week that we can be successful to. And then on defense and even offense, we just love each other. We know what we got to get done, and that's just the most important part, is loving each other and getting the job done.
All right, we've heard it all year long, folks. 10-0, the Blaine Bengals are going to state. They win 34-7 on their last home game of the year, taking down Prior Lake.
What a tremendous looking trophy. They got it after a 34-7 win, as we talked about. The dynamic duo, Brandon Wittig and Damari Porter, 10 catches, 267 yards, and 3 touchdowns, all of Herring's touchdowns going to those guys. Tim Maffey got in the game as well a little bit, but it's still Will Fredrickson leading the way when it comes to carries and yards. We'll see what happens in the state quarterfinals up next. And that's where Blaine finds themselves. The only undefeated team left in 6A will take on Eastview at White Bear Lake Thursday night. The other matchup on Thursday takes place at Chanhassen, the 1 versus the 3 on that side of the bracket. Eden Prairie against Minnetonka. So those are the quarterfinals. Then we go to the other side. Woodbury, the number 1 seed, they'll take on Lakeville South, and then that other undefeated team on the other side of the bracket, 10-0 Lakeville North, will take on St. Michael Albertville. So 8 teams left. Blaine is one of them. We'll see if they can advance Thursday night. We will be there, not live, but we will bring you the tape delayed broadcast at a later date. And of course, we'll have the highlights next week